Welcome back, patrons, to the Mental Picks channel, where we're going to discuss everything about Amazon FBA or even merchant fulfillment. In this video, I'm going to do Q&A video. As I previously said, I'm going to answer your questions under my Patreon, YouTube videos or even posts, which one's going to help you a lot to take all confusions and understanding how Amazon FBA works. So no time wasting, let's jump into the questions. And we got first question from One City 4 Live 52 asking, how much do you make with this method? So listen, with this method you can make multiple thousands or even 10,000s or maybe 100,000s, who knows, maybe millions. I'm talking about profits. It all depends on your experience, what you're buying, in what amounts. Are you going national or just locally? Small things involve a lot in this thing if you're talking about retail arbitrage. If you're about online arbitrage, you can scale it very quickly, but profit margins is going to be very low compared to retail arbitrage, where you can pick up 100% or even 500% return of investment. Compared to online arbitrage, it's going to be very low percentage because competition is mega huge on it. And there is multiple sellers who's doing 7 figures, let's say millions in sales in per year. But like I said previously, if you're doing online arbitrage, it's going to be very low profit margins compared to retail arbitrage, where you can pick up ridiculous profitable inventory. But it depends on your experience, what you're doing. How much exactly I'm making, I'm showing in my videos when I'm sourcing, depending on inventory, what I'm picking up. So there is no one answer to this. One item can cost a couple of pounds and making a couple of pounds in profits. Another one can cost couple of hundreds and making a couple of hundreds on it, or 100 in profits. If you want to see exactly what I'm making, check my videos. When sourcing, I'm using sourcing app, which one providing exactly for how much was sold this inventory. And you're gonna decide after that how it looks to you. Another question from Steven Connor 5448. Your videos are inspiration. Thomas started last summer after watching yours and other videos, and this month cleared 25,000 in sales with over 5,000 in profits. See, like I said, these numbers are about 25% of profits. So that's all right, depending what Steven doing. Maybe he's implementing a little bit online arbitrage. If doing strictly retail arbitrage and picking up strictly just very profitable inventory, you can go even much higher volumes of sales and profits. But what Steven's saying is right now even looks ridiculous good. Another question from Smart Not Hard 2400 asking, saying, super cool video. Can I ask, has all of this stock sold since a month ago when you made this video, and in general between your videos being made for members and release it on YouTube? There is no one answer for this one, because some inventory sold straight away after a couple of days and some of them needs to hold it a couple of months. There is multiple strategies involved in this, and it's all depending on sales history. When you're opening sales charts, what it's showing, and you deciding is good pick or not. Are you gonna hold on this, and you deciding if it's good brand, maybe you're gonna stick on it for half year or maybe for 1 year with this inventory. If it's selling constantly and constantly dripping you profits, why not pick a couple of bags of it? And some of them definitely selling straight away next day like that, and it's gone. So no one answer to this question, all depending on your inventory. Another question, MRX saying, great videos, thank you. Where do you get your packaging from and send to customers for eBay and Amazon? My all packaging is purchased from Kite Packaging. It means brand new, but you can use that stuff second hand. Basically picking up second-hand boxes and just reusing that for your shipments. You can do that with Amazon FBA or even eBay, or your, let's say, small package, just fold it, tape it and send it to the customer, no problems. Previously, when I started, I just was picking up from carton containers, just bunch of boxes, different dimensions, small ones, big ones, and just using for my eBay or Amazon merchant fulfillment. It doesn't matter, Amazon FBA, if it's bigger boxes, you can use that easily. For Amazon FBA, you need to use double wall boxes because it's by Amazon itself requested like that. Another question from Charlie Vellen 3195 asking, do you collect the Tesco Club card points? Definitely. I'm collecting Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, or whatever who's providing points. I'm collecting. Right now I got from Tesco 230 pounds, Sainsbury's over 100, Asda about 40 pounds. This is ridiculous good amounts just sitting on a side, which one I can use personally for my personal purchasing. Next question is from Grammy Whittle 1665. Why did your scanner say 22 pounds but the shelf price was over 50? Means shelf price is not updated or scanner when you're scanning with the scanner. That's why I'm showing in my videos all the time. Check my videos. When I'm scanning with the scanner, all the time catching something very interesting. That's called hidden clearance. Means it's freshly updated on a system itself, or let's say on a Tesco or Asda. And when you're catching with a scanner, you're catching the fresh deals. Basically, you are the first one who's catching the best deals. That's why you need to use scanners. And later on, let's say the same day at evening or later on in the morning, depending on staff members, they just putting this new sticker on the shelf, and that's how updated it is. But before that, scanners are the first tools who's catching these deals. Another question, 321 Boon. Hello, I noticed a lot of the products you pick up are sold by Amazon. Buy box is controlled by Amazon. Does this not matter as Amazon eventually sell out, allow you to get the buy box? No, listen, when you're doing retail arbitrage and when you're scanning, let's say with the tools which one I'm using in my videos, you can check in description sections or video itself. I can see clearly how much was previously Amazon selling, let's say for 20 pounds. And this date is very long and constantly selling on these levels. And let's say Amazon trying to compete with retailer itself, dropping to 15 or even lower to 12 pounds. But let's say what I'm picking up prices for very cheap prices, and I still making money even selling on 12 pounds levels. Means Amazon cannot compete with me even. So no problem for me. I'm just dropping whatever I want prices, or if you want to catch even higher prices, I'm using repricer, which kicks in buy box positions even higher sometimes. So I'm catching even higher position sales orders. All tools what I'm using is in description section under each my videos if you're interested. So definitely it's not affecting me, because what prices I'm paying, even suppliers or wholesalers cannot compete with me. That's how good retail arbitrage is. Another question from Rory Dev FK2YT. I've noticed it on Amazon, it says for a lot of these products that you have applied to sell. How do you overcome this? Thanks. Basically just getting ungated. If you're using your phone, just pushing on this ASIN and it's going to show you what documents is requested and all the steps what you need to do for this ungating process. It's very easy to do just by getting from suppliers invoices or purchasing documents or even brand approvals if you're capable to do that. Another question from the everlasting order. Hi, I watched a few of your videos which are really interesting. I was wondering how you send these boxes as this to FBA. I think you meant to say that, due to their size. Do you also sell the items FBM? Basically just getting big box, like huge box, double wall box, doesn't matter, brand new or used second hand, doesn't matter. It can be with the logos, with the stickers. Just make sure there is no barcodes, because Amazon workers can scan by mistake this barcode and it's going to be showing some nonsense. So avoid barcodes and maybe skulls or something like that. Measurements, max size of box is 63 by 63 by 63 centimeters. And max weight is 23 kilos. And just basically putting what's in your shipment, allow it to send in one location, and just putting everything in one box till you're reaching your limits. If you reach your limits, create another box, put it in another box, and you're gonna put, you got two boxes, and you're gonna put inputs in shipping plan, two boxes, dimensions, weight, and that's it. You're gonna send like that. Amazon give you shipping labels on a side into the box, and job done. Just booking your pickup with the UPS collection. That's it. About FBM, definitely I'm selling FBM. If listing is problematic or very oversized or dangerous goods can be, or I just want to sell very quickly without sending to FBA and waiting for 1 week till Amazon receiving it, I'm just putting FBM and job done. Quickly, sale done, gone. At the end, all fees are going to be very similar. Doesn't matter you're doing FBA or FBM. With FBM, it's going to be more time consuming. Next one, Timothy Hawker. Serious question. I cannot find a video on YouTube, slightly off topic. Do you pay yourself a wage from the business? How much per month? And I understand you take dividends tax free. There only seems to be videos of the concept of Amazon FBA and profits, but nothing about paying yourself from the business account. Thanks. Yes, definitely I'm paying myself wages and plus tax-free dividends. What amounts exactly, that's very personal question, and for everyone is very personal question, because you can adjust, pay a little bit different amounts, a little bit different dividend amounts. It's all depending on you. If you want to make decisions on this stuff, I got professional accountancy firm which helps me to sort this a lot, and you can book free 15 minutes call with them. All links in my description sections under each video. Try it, you're gonna love it. Flipping cars repairs. Do you have to ungate path patrol? Yes, you have. For some new sellers you don't, for majority you have, and it's very easy to be done. Just by opening Harrison's Direct wholesale account membership, or any supplier who's selling in bulk toys, like Zappy, NDA, whatever. You're gonna get purchasing invoices and you're just gonna apply for this ungating process and everything is done. Very easy. Another one, Debbie7333. My local Tesco's don't have the volumes of these sales. I've checked many times and the products you show were full price. These sales were just before and after Christmas. Obviously, if I'm the seller itself, I'm not gonna share fresh deals on my YouTube because I'm selling myself. Why I need to increase my competition? I'm not that Amazon YouTube guru who's not selling at all and pretending he knows everything and dropping fresh deals, which one is not profitable or even not selling, and pretending he is dropping something fresh on YouTube channel. It's not. Majority of these YouTubers doesn't sell at all. They just copy paste content, which one is very interesting, but it's nothing to do with real sourcing activities. So definitely I'm not sharing my fresh deals on YouTube. If you want fresh deals, I'm posting posts on my Patreon when I'm getting some fresh deals. Time to time, couple of deals per month. So join me, links in the description section. But videos itself, nope, it's not possible because even editing takes time, days. It's just not possible. Another one, Carslan4793. Can you explain what you mean by VAT registered? VAT registered business means you reach at 85,000 in sales per continuous year in a row. And after that you need to pay your VAT fees to the government. Basically you become a bigger business who's doing bigger volumes of sales, and that's how it is, you need to pay fees. Another one, Layla's Hafke 2450. Great video. Question, do you do online arbitrage or is it just retail arbitrage? Do you use a prep center? How big is your storage unit? And roughly, how much do you pay including electricity? Thank you. Yes, I do online arbitrage a lot of too, because sometimes you can catch ridiculous clearances, and if you're catching it first, you're getting great profits too. Do I use prep center? Look at me. I'm not using prep center. I got my own prep center. I got my table. I got some people helps me sometimes to pack stuff, and I got some big storage unit quite. What size it is? It is 600 square foot and payment per month is about 600 pounds plus electricity, which one is added about 20 pounds per month extra on top. And some water bills too, which reaching about 100 pounds per year. So that's how it is. Another one, RMP podcast. I noticed that your app isn't including the shipping fees on some of your products. Wouldn't this change the return of investment and profit drastically, especially on some of those bigger, heavier products? No, listen, when I'm picking up bigger, heavy stuff, bulky stuff, let's say I paid 40, 50, 60 pounds and I'm selling for about 200 pounds, do you really need that fee? Shipping fee, which one is 4 or 5 pounds? You can add that if you want. I'm gonna show you some example. From these items, which one I made about 90-80 pounds in profits. Let's say I paid 5 pounds for the shipping on each item because it's very bulky, very big, but I made about 80-90 pounds in profits. So should I include that? Not really. That's not online arbitrage where you need to count every penny for it to make 5% or 10% profits. So it's really questionable stuff. For me, it's alright. I don't need to include this and have extra headache to myself because there is no big differences. And let's say you got smaller items, imagine like that, with just, I don't know, very small items, and you got big shipping FBA box. So how many gonna fit in that one box? One box is gonna cost you only 4 or 5 pounds to ship it to Amazon FBA. 4 or 5 pounds. And you got and you got small things like that, it's gonna fit about 50, 60, or maybe hundreds of them. So are you gonna include 2 pennies or 1 penny in the shipping settings? I don't think so. DAF price 7449. Is most of your stock sold through FBA or FBM? Most of my orders are sold through FBA. I'm just packing my stuff, sending to Amazon FBA, and they dealing everything. Like I said previously, I'm using FBM when this inventory very awkward or dangerous goods, or me getting some issues with it, or one just quick sale like that, just sell it and going. Then I'm using FBM. And obviously I'm using eBay. On eBay everything is FBM right now, but it's mainly small things, so no issues on it. Another one, SAC5YQ. How can we get started? Any step-by-step guide? Listen, I created main video on my YouTube channel. Check it, you're gonna love it. It's step-by-step for guidance for the newbies. How to start Amazon FBA and explanations how it works. K-Gamer, how do you ungated your items? As previously said by suppliers, getting purchasing invoices from suppliers like Harrison's Direct, NDA or Zappy, whatever suppliers you got, and just applying for ungating processes. Very easy to be done. Another one, very interesting question from LDV. Have you ever asked manager for a cheaper price for you to take all of the clearance items? Every little helps. Yes, every little helps, but not in Tesco. In Tesco, managers cannot give you cheaper prices. This is very strict rules. But let's say smaller retailers, which one is very small, some local retailers, they can do that when you're gonna ask in bulk buying prices. But you can try your luck, like in Homebase or whatever similar retailers. Even Tesco, you can try it. Maybe they're gonna decide and give you something cheaper. Sometimes happens that, but very slim chances it's gonna be like that, because they don't care about that inventory. They're just selling and they know it's gonna be gone. Another one, content registered 4774. How do you use the app and read the graphs? Amazon app, almost not using that. Sometimes just for quick checks, if I'm allowed to sell it or whatever data I need, just quick checks. For main checks, I'm using sourcing apps or sourcing software if I'm doing online arbitrage, which one I'm gonna show you what and how I'm doing that, and I created full video for this reason. Check it, you're gonna love it. And we got this one interesting very question from Desiree UK. How many IP complaints you had? So he's asking question under my video, which one is NIP and FAB inventory, which one I was sourcing from Tesco for very cheap prices. And I know all sourcing tools showing warnings on this brand saying it's IP issues on it. Listen, Desi, I got multiple years experience. I got 0 IP claims on this brand, even when all sourcing tools showing there is some issues. You need to understand, all IP claims is not provided on all ASINs, just on some of the ASINs on which ones NIP and FAB was dropping complaints. But because I got multiple years of experience by doing retail arbitrage or online arbitrage, I know what to look, exactly how to check that on specific ASIN if it's showing red warnings on it on IP complaints, and you can decide if it's safe to go in or not. And my decision was it's safe to go in on the specific ASIN, so I got totally 0 IP issues. I'm not sure what you was trying to do that with that comment. Maybe make fun of me, I'm not sure, but I got 0 issues on it. And you should be learning that too. So this is my first ever Q&A video. I hope you liked it. If you wish to get more answers to your questions, just drop under my each video in a comment section on my Patreon or YouTube channel. And I'm gonna create another one, maybe even more detailed video about your questions. Till next time.